Blood Flow, Chapter 4. I woke up screaming. Sarah rushed over to calm me down. What? What happened? Where am I? I asked, a little scared. She looked at me, about to say something, and then shut up. I'll let him explain. As Sarah walked out, I saw Jeff walk in. His white hoodie had more blood on it than last time. I didn't care. I smiled as he came and sat on the bed. How are you feeling? He said and grabbed my hand. I felt my face grow hot and I blushed. My ribs hurt. I can't really move, I said, struggling to sit up. He helped me up a little. What happened? The smile on his face was less psychotic than usual. Well, I heard you scream, so I rushed to where you were, and I saw you blacked out laying on the ground as the boys hit you with bats. I got pissed off, and his voice trailed off. I knew what he meant, though. Thanks, I said, looking up at him. I'm glad you're safe, he said, kissing my cheek. Then something hit me. Jeff? Where the hell am I, and why is Sarah here? He chuckled and gave me that cute little smile of his. After I finished with those boys, I picked you up. You were completely knocked out. I knew I couldn't take you to the hospital, and they'd think I did it. I couldn't take you to my family either for many reasons. I knew where Sarah lived, though, so I took you here. At first she thought I did it to you, and she threatened to kill me. But after I explained, we took you to a spare room. I laughed a little, but then stopped and grabbed my ribs. They hurt really bad. Jeff saw my pain and offered me help. He told me I should get some rest. He kissed my forehead and walked out. Sarah ran in and was about to give me a hug, but then remembered my ribs. So how's you and Loverboy? She said. I sighed. We aren't dating or anything, so don't you dare say anything in front of him, I pleaded. Sarah nodded and told me what happened while I was out. He kept on going on and on about you. Oh, Hope is so sweet and nice and pretty. He really likes you. I felt my heart beat faster and I had huge butterflies in my chest. Well, you better go get some sleep. Oh, and you're bright red. She winked at me, knowing that I was embarrassed. It sounds strange to say, but I think I'm in love with a killer. Jeff's point of view. I sat on Sarah's couch watching Adventure Time. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know Hope likes it, so why not give it a shot? I couldn't get her out of my head. I know I'm going to get in trouble for talking with not just one, but two humans. I heard the door shut from Hope's room. Sarah came and sat down in the chair next to mine. We sat there awkwardly for a while, but then she looked over at me. She really likes you. I sat there. I felt my smile widen. My heart started to pound. I love her, I said. I haven't said these words since I killed my whole family. Sarah looked over at me, her eyes sparkling. Do you know what this means? She asked. No. It means you're not bad at all. Not all bad? What are you talking about? I'm a cold-blooded killer, I said. I know, but what I'm saying is that you had chances to kill Hope, but you didn't. You're not 100% killer. I thought for a second. You're becoming more sane. You won't hurt her or anyone she loves, or it will get to you. Oh no. I have to go, I mumble. She looked at me confused. Come back soon. Hope will want to see you. Not after this, she won't. I choked back tears. Hope's point of view. I got up, brushed my hair, put on makeup, and changed into some shorts with purple leggings underneath. I threw on a black sweater and was ready to go. Then it hit me. I'm in my room. Where's Jeff and Sarah? I ran into my mom's room. No one was in there. I walked down the stairs into the living room where I saw my brother and Sarah watching SpongeBob. I walked up to Sarah and she hugged me. Can I talk to you? I asked, sounding a little panicked. She smiled and we walked into the kitchen. I already know what you're going to say. She smirked. Okay, smartass. What am I going to say? Sarah, why am I in my house and not at yours? And most importantly, where's Jeff? I laughed. You nailed that one. Can you answer the question now? I was getting impatient. Jeff went into the forest, I think. Oh, and you were good enough to come home, so I thought you might like sleeping in your own bed. She chuckled and walked over to my brother. I put on my purple hoodie. I had to go get some air. I missed Jeff already. No, please, stop! Someone screamed. I ran over to where I heard the yell. It was at the playground I first met Jeff at. I listened really carefully. There were faint cries coming from the sandbox. I walked over and there was a little girl wearing a pink dress crying. Her face was buried in her lap. Honey, are you okay? I approached her. She looks up at me, her big green eyes filled with tears, blood running down her face. I gasped and took her to my house. I cleaned her up and asked her what her name was. I'm Sally, she said, smiling. Do you want to play?